now I just got to start. I got to start this thing up. All right, here. That's not what I. That's the wrong button. Oh, I don't know. All right. All right, we're back. We're back over here in the X space. So this conversation back. Hopefully, Miss Bell is still.
Should be good. I can hear you now.
Yeah, you can hear me, but I can't even see you. It doesn't show you in the room here.
Ah!
Oh,
Oh, my
now it does.
Lord.
Polychaser's in here now. That brought you in. That was weird.
Yeah. It's a X has a lot to work on with these spaces.
Something. There we go.
There you go.
Maybe Elon just needs to hire me, and I'll whip it back
Yeah.
into shape.
Maybe. Who knows? But
I
yeah.
got booted out, so I missed a lot. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We stopped when you got
Cause-
booted. I had to
Yeah.
restart
As
everything.
soon yeah, I'll rehash what I was saying just
Thank you
for
for that. I
everybody.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let me mute
So
myself to listen to what you have to say.
yeah, for the genetic diversity argument, like how could we have so much genetic diversity in this world whenever the only genetic diversity between Adam and Eve was the X chromosome? And the only reason why we could have genetic diversity would be yes through
Can I
incest,
stop you
but then
there? Can I stop you there?
Yes, sir.
There is no way a species can survive if there's only two of them remain. Yeah, this is why the Bigfoot predicament is weird, right? So
Okay.
if there's only two of the species will go extinct. It's basically like that.
Yeah.
So if you talk Adam and Eve, it's not even a question. And I
Yes.
am
And
actually being very polite when saying Adam
oh,
and Eve. You know, you create me from a rib. It's outrageous. But
yes.
two species, a species will not survive. It's that simple in biology.
Yeah. And also, Polychaser, and if we're speaking biblically about these events, they've had multiple centuries worth of life that they've had to spread their seed as far as they could go. And within that time, you could have upwards to 1,000 people within a single generation. And
Can I
every
say
little
can I
and
say something? So you're talking Cain and Abel, yeah?
Cain and Abel, but then after that, Seth,
Big
Noah,
problem.
all
You
those
do understand
down the
where
line.
I'm coming from. It is a huge problem, right? It is very hard to teach yourself out of this genetic problem. If we acknowledge a genetic problem which is there now with the recent like Pakistani, and we only recently know about it. Imagine the problem we have when we talk about the first generation, and it's not about Eve got created from the rib of Adam. She was a
Yes,
clone. Big problem.
yes.
We cannot just say no. It might be possible.
Uh,
It is a big problem.
and I'm not saying that it could or couldn't be possible. I'm just entertaining the idea that if we look at these two figures at the word of somebody whoever wrote it down. Okay, if we're taking it,
Its own clone, and then the kids of that clone had sex with their own kids. Think about it. The more you think
yeah,
about it, the more
yeah.
crazy it
And
gets.
it
Be
sounds
honest.
asinine, but it has happened in, as 1A Habit was trying to say, was that it has happened in uh, the animal kingdom, to where they're
Show me
two.
where that is true. Show me where that is true. It happened in the animal
um
kingdom. Show
okay,
that.
okay, you want me to show that? Then we could go to like the island of Galapagos, right? Where
Darwin. I
uh
know what I
well,
know what you're talking
this is
about. Darwin. This is not true.
okay. The island, it's not evolution, it is adaptation. Okay, which can further the genetic diversity. Okay, so you have your finches, the famous finches of the Galapagos Islands. Some of them have different aspects that help them survive in the wild, like smaller beaks for getting into smaller seed pods, bigger beaks for crushing,
This is just, I mean, I don't even know what
and, and, and that and that's only just
this
because it's a
doesn't
genetic
explain.
mutation.
This this doesn't explain nothing. I mean, truly, we have to go way
And it's
back to
kind of
the
hard to
dinosaurs
explain
and the
things, sir.
explanation of genetic diversity.
Sir.
Going back to just Darwin and how he went to the islands and made an explanation for it, it
And
means
I
it's
understand.
crazy to me.
Hey, I understand it is crazy to you, but it is kind of hard to explain something whenever I am and get a full thought out whenever I am being interrupted. I'm sorry that you have this issue, but it's kind of hard to reach somebody when you are being interrupted. But
I just lost all your audio. I don't know what the heck just happened. So if I'm the only one that can't hear, I mean, I guess that's okay. But nobody else can hear. At least the audience besides you guys in the chat. I don't know what bell came in right as that happened. So I'm apologizing. I'm not meaning to interrupt. I just want you to know that I can't hear a darn thing. So I'm just gonna sit here for a second and mute myself and let you guys speak if you can hear each other. Because I'm not. I don't know what the hell just happened. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm dead air on Rumble right now because I'm trying to figure out how to get get. I appreciate everybody that's speaking in the X space right now. I just can't hear anybody. So it's awesome that I can't hear anybody. I just awesome that this is a problem, ongoing, and on this note, like we might as well just end the whole dang thing, and we can revisit this conversation. I appreciate Polychaser, Electric Porpoise, Ms. Bell, 1A Habit. I appreciate all of them for joining in on the conversation. And since I have no ability to hear, as you could tell, you know, what the heck? What the heck? Topic. I you know here's the thing. Certain things, it doesn't really matter what your faith is, right? If you're thinking religiously based faith, doesn't matter. But life really needs faith because you have to have faith that people are being honest with you. You have to have faith that people are being genuine with you, with the experiences that they've had, with the things that they've seen for themselves. Themselves are coming from a authentic place, and over time, the history of this great planet, it's it's having faith that everything that has been passed down to us, that is written, um, anything that is scribed in stone, you have to have faith that that was true, that all of those things were real. And whether you are of a faith that believes in a higher power or a faith that is in belief of no higher power, the reality is we all are faith based because we have to have faith in whatever we believe in. And the more logical you are, the more you have faith that the proof that is provided to you is actually real. And then you have to use your logic to then sift through everything to get to a point where you feel comfortable in your belief in one thing or another, your faith in one thing or another. It's a very powerful thing that I don't think a lot of people actually uh, uh, understand. Hold on a second. I'm getting a phone call here. Hold on. Hello, Ms. Bell. You're live on the Speak Freely podcast. How are you doing? Uh oh. I thought I had her. Do I not have her? Oh, for crying out loud. Apparently, Ms. Bell and I aren't supposed to talk. Are you there, Ms. Bell?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hold on a second. Are you there, Ms. Bell? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. I got a problem here. I got a big problem. Shit. Hold on, Bell. Let me call you right back if you'd like to join me on here. Hold on a second. Something. Ms. Bell's trying to call in. Let's see here. Uh-oh. See, let her have a couple cents or so in here. If we can get for some reason, my phone said it was connected, and then it wasn't for some reason. Somebody's really monkeying with me. It says it's connected. See here, let's give her a call back.
Hey, Dr. Brown. Sorry I can't get to your call.
Oh, there we
I'm out of the
go.
office
See,
August 14th.
phone was connected. What's going on here? All right, give me Ms. Bell, if you're listening. My bandwidth doesn't. My bandwidth doesn't suck, but thank you. Oh, here we go. Hey, there we go. There we go. Let's see here. All right, Ms. Bell, you are live with Speak Freely.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you now. Wow. All
Are you
right.
on X?
Well, the space, it just shut down on my end. Everything
Are
else
you
is
on
fine.
Rumble?
Yeah, I am on Rumble. There's the chat space is
Okay.
still going, and I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Twitch, and I'm on Kick, but X I'm not on. So I'm not live
That's
on X
odd.
either. So,
Okay.
but
I'll head over to Rumble.
you don't want to just talk with me here? Everybody can hear you. Hello, everybody. Say hello.
Oh, hello, world.
You can just talk with me right here if you want.
Okay.
I was just rambling on about faith and how everything that we experience here on this planet, no matter where you're coming from, it involves a level of faith. That's all. That's all I was saying. You have anything to add to that?
No, what I was trying to express is that I'm not saying he's wrong. It's just his way of thinking.
Mm.
And you have to just agree to disagree. And that's where that comes from. I'm not ever going to believe in what he believes in. I was trying to find where he based that information on, but that was not expressed as to exactly how that particular caller believed in to that conclusion. How
Right.
did you think that that was important? Did you base it off anything? And if not, it's just you, well, then you're self-serving. And that's okay if that's how you believe in life. I put my faith into a higher being. I don't have all the answers. I won't know until I die and get to talk to the creator that I believe in.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm wrong, then okay, I'm wrong. But as he said, we have one life, make it the best. Great. You live your life and do it the best you can. I don't wish harm on you. I want you to have a good life. I want the whole world to have a good life. I agree. We only have one shot at this. Make it right. But I choose to live it in the manner that I believe in. And it is not to impose upon other people, not to bring harm to others, but to actually to leave a better place than how I was given it. As you very well know, I preach that all the time.
Oh.
So,
You preacher, you.
is very interesting. No.
I can't handle it when you hit me over the head with your Bible. What the heck? I mean, your Torah. Damn it. You keep beating me over the head with it. No.
And I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
No. And it's great. That's why we are able to share testimony and have conversations with each other and others that have different beliefs. And I enjoy it. I do. I did have one question that when you dropped out that I never got answered, and maybe you can like the whole genetics thing and breeding thing. 1A was trying to say 4 generations out, and then it's not any kind of effect after that. And I just was kind of wanted to ask somebody that was kind of more of an authority.
That's what they say, and that's what they're developing into the genetics as they get more into the study of how genetics and how it can be limited on some of the genetic abnormalities that occur. If you have an incest of that child or whatnot, not necessarily that child that's reproduced that's going to have the issues, but they do carry. They will carry to the next generation, so you got to make sure it doesn't continue. And that's what causes the hemophilia and all these other issues that develop, retardation, whatever.
Yeah.
It lessens. Let's just call it. It lessens it, as long as that's the only one. But you got to remember how we all stem from the core of our cells, and that's why it's the mitochondria that we can stem from. That's why when we do, you hear of ancestry DNA and all this good stuff. That comes from the maternal cells. So you have to be very careful not to keep reproducing it in a human body, because that is what causes some major issues.
Right.
Which is why I was wanting to have a serious talk on the epigenetics that the particular caller is basing his stuff on, because it is the study wouldn't just stop. He said his piece, then stop it right there. Just leave it there and let other people give their 2 cents to it. And you don't have to agree with me. I understand he thinks Adam and Eve, they couldn't populate the earth. Well, that's your thinking.
Right.
Okay.
And let me just cut to the chase here.
Mhm.
Like, this is what I was trying to, I'm always trying to just get to the bottom line, and then we can dive into different, deeper thought processes and whatnot. But bottom line, is it or is it not more than plausible to repopulate a planet with just a male and a female of any species, including the human species? Is that plausible?
Well, you're asking somebody of me and what I believe to be the answer to you. Yeah.
Well, I mean, from
But
your scientific side, though, from all of your,
well, think about it. How else would you be able to repopulate the earth if you have 1 and 2? You have Adam and you have Eve. Of course, you're going to have what they call incest. And how else are you going to populate the earth?
Now, the one thing that, yeah, exactly, and
But
one of the things that
people.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
As I said, people need to understand. It's also, that they had what the Bible gives you with what Cain and Abel. People need to understand. You also need to know that it is inferred that they had. It could just go on on this.
Well, I mean, it's a great conversation. I enjoy it. I think most people enjoy the deeper thought process of it. But you know how I am. If it's possible or plausible, you can't discount it. Like, if you're discounting something that's plausible, you are living on faith, a certain type of faith. And I mean, are you open-minded if you're just going to shut down a plausibility? Now, I would say no. You're probably not very open-minded. We've touched on many different topics tonight. Well, not many, but but the religion and now repopulation of a planet just from 2 people, which is basically trying to chip away at a religious faith or a faith. Boy, oh boy, like I was kind of going off a little bit before you called in. Faith is a wonderful